Alright. Let's see if the pilot and Suvi, I think, in it. Yeah, she's here, right? Yeah, she is. She's just hidden behind a chair.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
Divine intelligence, a god?
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
Sure, we'll agree. Why not?
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
Yeah, I like a diverse team. That'll do.
It's good to have different voices on my team. I like that.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later.
Sure. Alright, see if the pilot has anything to say. I forgot his name. Callow, that's his name.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Well then. Guess he didn't have much to say. That's fair enough. Alright, I guess we'll head back to the Nexus then. Yeah, gotta go to the random cluster view, don't we? Alright, sweet. Let's head back to the Nexus. We've got a bunch of stuff to do here anyway, so we may as well head back here. And seeing as the random fast travel thing wasn't working on EOS, then you know. I suppose we may as well just head back. Alrighty then. Maybe we should scan the random planets around here, maybe. Oh, well, what's this? Oh, this is the thing we found earlier, isn't it? Yeah, we should, you know, actually select it. Because, you know, I found this when I didn't actually know you actually had to go to it and select it. So, yeah. Let's go and grab some element 0, huh? Probably useful, right? $14 element 0. Alright, well, better than nothing. Wasn't that much, though. Right, so it's on here. Alright, we'll leave the random glowing blue thing and head to the random Nexus Mabobba and do some memes on there. Yeah, we need to go to the docking bay. Yep. And maybe we'll have like a random cutscene as soon as we get on. Thinking about it, it does actually look quite a lot like the moon base from Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel as well. Maybe that's what it's designed on. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Probably it's just a coincidence. I was just thinking about it because the random ship was called Hyperion. Alright, looks like we may have a cutscene. It's got a little space for Skip.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling EOS.
Yep,
We've thought
sure
that
is.
before. But EOS is different now, right? Pathfinder.
Yep.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
Yeah, the outpost has a good leader.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
No problem, mate. Glad to help.
It's like they spawn when I'm not looking.
Is there a random person here again? The interviewer person here, or is that Rip?
It's such a mess. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What are you doing?
Petra.
with that
Oh,
shit? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell Kesh to do something about her mechanics.
okay. Vina. Oh, we're getting a bit lag here as well.
Hi, Jessica. Welcome to
It doesn't seem overwhelmingly bad though, so maybe we'll just keep it as it is for now. And if it continues to like be an issue throughout the game, then you know I'll change it obviously. But it doesn't seem to be detrimenting us that badly. Oh, he's got. This guy's got like an afro or something. What a guy. All right. I think we'll just head to the train thing now, right? We'll head to operations.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull.
Rip.
The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS.
Well, I mean, how long does it take? No, they'll be dead. It's 600 years in the future. Like, don't need next of kin, mate. I'm guessing we have to go up to like the command center area, right? I'd imagine so. Hi. Vladimir Brecker. Hi.
Please address concerns first with Director Addison. One must obey protocol.
Oh, okay, I guess we've got to talk to her first then. Fine.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'm not a bookkeeper.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Great. All the pressure's on me. Of course it is.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Fantastic.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Drop the viability points.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
Okay.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
Okay.
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, a lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Alright, what's first?
Alright, Brecker. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Yeah, because that's a totally easy thing to do, right? Well, we can unlock one pod. So we can do commerce, which is apparently a Krogan thing, which makes sense. We can make military. Or we can do science again. I feel like doing a military one is probably best. But I'm sure it said do something else here first, alright? Maybe not. Alright. What we're going to do is, because I was kind of split last time, I'm going to go with military this time. Oh, hello, there's... Oh, god damn it, man. Earn 15% more credits for Apex mission. I'm pretty sure that's multiplayer. Reveal hidden caches around established forward stations. Receive tech materials at regular intervals. Receive organic materials at regular intervals. Or receive a drop of consumable supplies at regular intervals. And how do we get these? Ah, I see. Well, we need munitions for this one, and it unlocks one extra consumable slot. But I don't think we're using consumables yet, so we don't really need that. And that does the same. Okay, so what do the other ones do then? Let's have a look. Lab technicians earn research points at regular intervals. Receive a selection of minerals at regular intervals. Increases research data gain from all sources by 10%. And additional common mining nodes will be made available. Okay, and the commerce? Let's have a look at these. Financial infrastructure. Earn credits from investments at regular intervals. Improve prices on buying and selling items. And trade capacity inventory. So that's just our inventory, I guess. Okay. So, this doesn't seem... I feel like we should probably go with munitions. For now, I think that's probably a safe bet. And we'll collect the rewards. Sweet, we've got some consumables. So I guess we've got to keep coming back here and collecting them. I guess that's the memes. Alright.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
Sure.
I have a specific person I want brought out of Cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
Okay.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
What's your take on the state of the initiative?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your personal opinion?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
What the hell? It didn't actually... It was pretty vague in saying how we collect these rewards, I suppose. Each time the Nexus levels up, you can awaken a new group of settlers from the cryo sleep. Different groups will offer varied gameplay benefits. New options will become available to you as you increase your viability across the cluster. So I'm imagining we have to go and sort out planets, basically, and then we get a point. So I'm guessing we have 17 planets to colonize, and that's how we do it. That's just me guessing, though. It might not be right, but that's how I'd guess. And I think we had one more
Pathfinder, or
thing.
Morning. I can keep time according to any of the worlds we've detected. Director Addison finds it annoying.
Ah, good.
Why'd you join the initiative?
I was a teacher. A good life. I could see the positives and negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said, come to Andromeda?
No, I just didn't like being able to see the end. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more like living.
Fair enough.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Alright, so we released the one guy from the stasis. I think we got that one from EOS. So hopefully they'll be pleased. We speak to you again?
Pathfinder.
Sure.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract? It's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of Cryo.
I want to avoid that entirely. For reasons.
Reasons? That's it?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brekker's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem for me. Understood?
Okay. So, okay, whatever. So I'm guessing we have to go down here now. Speak with the journalist? Is that our mission? Apparently it is. Do we have to speak to the random guy in here? I imagine we do, right? Yeah, we got a cutscene.
Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey Ryder, Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
I sure am.
I guess this is one bet that paid off.
Point taken. Always revel in your victories.
That's why I'm standing here.
Oh, I never doubted you. It was the others. They don't share our vision, Ryder, of a prosperous future in Andromeda.
Sure.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge.
Deciphering
the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Nice
Yours
name.
are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
I'm just getting started.
I plan on doing a lot more than that.
That's the confidence we need. Take charge and ignore your critics.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
All opinions matter.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on EOS, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if they can't attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I don't need permission, mate.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Nice meme. And we left
Ryder,
up.
this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
Well then, I suppose that's something. We have another 4 points to spend, and we've got a lot more team members now. Great, this is going to be a lot of micromanaging the team again, isn't it? Hopefully there's an option for auto-leveling, because we now have a fair few members. And I don't really feel like going through each one of them little by little. I kind of feel like going into combat fitness is probably a good choice. So we'll slap a point into that. And maybe we'll put another point into assault rifles. Seems reasonable, right? I think so. Right. So you should have like... Oh, you have 3. Well, you can have 1 into charge. Confirm and exit. Confirm. Vetra should have like 1 billion points. 14. Can we auto-load? Yeah, we can. Sweet. All level up. Yep. All level up. Boom. And all level up. Sorted, mate. Sweet. Okay, so...
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Oh,
right. Have to talk to Addison's assistant about viability perks. Sounds useful.
Oh, so we still have some more perks, apparently. Okay. So, do we have another point to spend then? Let's have a look. Oh, excuse me. No, we don't have any rewards. What liars, mate? What liars?
Pathfinder.
Reaction to outpost.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
Director Addison?
Pathfinder.
Okay. She really doesn't have much to say here. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the session here, because I've got work tomorrow and it's currently 1 AM. So, kind of need to get some sleep. Don't really want to be playing this all night, even though I probably could. But I'd be pretty ripped for tomorrow. So, yeah. I think I'm going to do the smart thing and end it here. Because we've been going for just over 2 hours. So, I'd say that's probably a pretty good place to end. So, yeah. Hopefully you've enjoyed the videos. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.